So in the past, many Orang Asli were living very traditional lifestyles. This means hunting and gathering or doing small-scale agriculture on their own. But as development has proceeded over the past few decades, Orang Asli communities are closer to urban centers and there's more market integration. This has resulted in more salt, sugar, oil in their foods, likely decreased physical activity. So HeLP is trying to understand how changes in Orang Asli lifestyles are impacting their health. So HeLP involves North American researchers like myself and 3 other principal investigators from North America. But we're partnered with researchers at University of Malaya, particularly in parasitology and the Faculty of Medicine there. We're also partnered with the Malaysian Red Crescent, so they provide doctors and dentists, other kinds of logistical support that are very helpful. And we also have volunteers that come from various places to help out with this, because it's a lot of work, but it's a great team effort. We've worked so far in probably about 10 different communities, running health clinics of about 4 days at a time, seeing roughly 50 to 100 individuals per community. They're then handed a sheet that's a medical sheet, and they take that around to a bunch of different stations. First, we get basic anthropometrics, so looking at how tall people are, how heavy they are. We then do tests looking at certain kinds of strength of the hand, of the legs. We take measurements of heart readings to look for abnormalities there. There is a station where we do a blood draw, and we use these blood samples to understand how people's physiology is responding to lifestyle. So we're using cutting-edge genetic techniques to figure this out.
1, 2, 3,
We take people to an ultrasound and an X-ray, and this is where we study their bones to look at bone health, to understand how, again, diet and activity are impacting their bones. At the very end of the clinic, people go to see a doctor, so they have all of the results from the tests, and that doctor is able to make an informed consultation to aid in personal treatment.
Okey, itu saja buat ambil dah kan? Okey, terima kasih.
We're particularly interested in the rise of non-communicable diseases like metabolic disorders, diabetes, obesity. These often follow from a switch to foods that have inflammatory effects. So we're tracking both diet and physical activity to understand how these very important factors interact to create health outcomes.
Saya berharap akan datang kalau kita ada masa dan peluang, secara sebegini mungkin diteruskan. Sebab ini bagi saya penting untuk penduduk kami. Bukan senang nak susunkan macam ni sekaligus dengan cek gigi, dengan cek apa semua seluruh badan lah. Doktor beritahu saya lah, saya ni kolesterol naik, gula pun naik sikit, maka itulah yang pentingnya. Kalau tidak pun saya tak tahu apa yang naik dalam badan saya ni. Lepas itu untuk kebaikan, saya kena lebih bersenam lah.
Jadi ucapan terima kasih banyak budak-budak bantu yang tua-tua, muda-muda terbatin daripada kampung semua indah, cukup bersyukur banyaklah di kampung asal semua. Kita pun dapat bantu, dapat kerjasama juga.
One thing we hope to do is to increase awareness about who the Orang Asli are. Many people are not aware of the diversity of Orang Asli in Malaysia, even though there's over 18 different groups and they all differ in kind of interesting ways. By doing this, it will make people more aware of changes to the environment that may impact them negatively, and this can help to potentially change consumer choice so that we all make better decisions that's good for human society and the environment.